Hey campers, George here. Just got back from a swap meet. Picked up some stuff and I'll share that with you later. What I'm here to tell you about is, if you watch the Boundary Waters video, Leigh and I took a day off and went on a big paddle for the day around Meat Lake chain. Pretty cool. So I made a separate video for it. Here it is here. Basically, Leigh and I went on our own and did that tour while Ron and Ricky decided to stay on Crab Lake and paddle around there. More on that at the end of the video. Basically what we did is we did this. And here you can see the map of the chain that we took. And we took a little detour and went down to Boulder Lake and had lunch there. Then we headed back to a disaster. So, let's check it out. Morning campers, it's day 3. And look, Lee's cooking again. He made breakfast. I think he does that so he can be by the fire and warm while it rains on us. Yeah, it's raining again. Kind of, sort of trying. Ron, I don't know, disappeared last night. But we found him again. We're waiting for a decision on the weather here. Ricky and Ron are going to stay in camp and probably go fish. Leigh tricked me into paddling with him. All day we got the big loop to do.
The little loop.
The little loop.
But it's big in our...
You can see it's kind of windy and kind of sort of raining. It's a little bit of thunder. Hoping it'll clear soon. We can get on our way. So Leigh and I have started on our little adventure. Day 3. Leigh and I paddling, the other guys at the camp. We are going on a big paddle. Well, kinda. We'll be getting up to the first portage. We've got a bunch of portages, a lot of little lakes, but we're going to explore.
Yep, we're going on the meat chain.
The meat chain. I don't know if that's a good sounding.
Well, hold on. I got a fish here.
You do?
Can you control the boat?
Yeah. Where do you want to go?
Just make sure we don't run into anything. Wrong way.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to back up.
Yeah, just keep us offshore. Here come the loon. Right behind us.
Yeah. I just realized I didn't have my GoPro on. Leigh got one.
Here, can you help me get my... This thumb don't work too good. Oh, I can see the other campsite now. If you look over to the right.
Oh, yeah.
Way over there. Yeah. That one looks like it's pretty close, yeah.
Yeah.
Real shelter. Okay, everybody. Here we are on the meat chain. First meat. What's the first meat, George?
Crab, right?
Crab. It was tasty, very good, but I think we've had enough crab.
Crab for the day.
So
for the week.
We're gonna portage to the next meat lake. We don't even know what meat it is yet. We'll let you know.
Yeah. And it's up that away. This is always exciting to watch. You want to go ahead?
You go ahead. That way, if there's an obstacle, you can let me know.
We're going up there. Look at that.
Sun shining through?
Yeah.
Wow.
We had to stop and look at the view. Leigh was like, we should stop. And when I look, you got a view down onto the lake. It's kind of hard to see it from here, but look at this. So this is the first portage we Had to come up a really steep hill. And you can see Leigh far ahead there, carrying the canoe. And look at this. Just forest. Awesome. This is not a well-used trail, by the way.
We just got done with 130 rods. One of the most beautiful portages I've ever been on. A little burn area at the end. And it brought us to the next lake, Pork Chop Lake, on the meat chain. So
Nice.
I'm ready for some pork chops. I don't know about you.
I hear you. So, this is never a good thing.
Over here somewhere?
Yeah.
How deep did it go? Oh, this?
Oh, no. The portage, and we decided we're going to walk around. It seemed a little silly just to...
Hey, George, this is the next lake.
Yeah,
This is Chicken Nugget Lake.
Chicken Nugget. And it looks like a McDonald's lake on the west coast. Look at that, weird, after looking at the other one. I wanted to show you this moose tracks going into the water. See that? Very cool. Look at that. Where are we now?
Okay, well, just quickly, remember not so long ago, Chicken Nugget Lake. Very strange bathtub. And now, on to, voila, Meat Lake. Ah, savor the juice of meat. So here we are.
All right, 270 more to go.
Okay, well, according to the map, this is Drumstick Lake. One more delicious meat on the chain that is the meat chain. And one of the medium-sized lakes. Got a campsite, of course. And I don't know what else to say about it, but
Just another lake in the chain.
just another pile of meat.
There you go.
Damn northern I've ever seen. Oh, here, George, you take care of this for me.
No.
Oh, yuck.
Lee's favorite fish to catch. So we made it through that portage, and we are now
90 rod for it. Yep.
Yeah.
Not bad. Okay, so this lake right here, according to this map, is Kielbasa Lake. It doesn't look anything like a kielbasa to me. I don't know where they came up. Maybe it was somebody's name.
Yeah. So you can see the lakes are back to normal, not like those first two that we just went through. Wow.
That's a big island, huh?
That is the island, isn't
Okay, ready for this one?
it? So there is Leigh, casually sauntering, relaxing. Why? Because that island behind him is the halfway mark, allegedly.
Lunch spot, and incredibly, you hit the nail on the head there, George. This lake is named after that island, which is in the shape of a pig heart. And this is everybody's favorite meat, Pig Heart Lake.
Oh, okay. I believe you. Look, it's a pretty big one. It's a nice lake. Look at that. Wow. Here we are, the only two humans.
My favorite kind.
Yeah. Your favorite fish? Because of that?
Yeah, that's why we like you.
It's a northern day, apparently.
Yeah. I'm gonna get my pliers here.
Wow. We're going to look, there's a big rock in the middle there. See it? The rock.
Me? Oh, yes. Thank you.
Just checking. That would not be good. Look at this. That is cool. It looks really good on the video.
I know, it looks pretty awesome in person too.
So, we're on our way back. We're just over halfway, right?
Yep, we went to lunch. We had a lunch date with the pig heart. That was delicious. Salami and cheese.
Oh
My
yeah.
son, Dustin, got me the salami from where he works. Fabulous.
Oh really?
Yeah. And now we've made our way back to the meat chain, and starting off here, now going back to crab, is Meatloaf Lake, which, as you can see, has a sort of ketchup hue, which gives it its name, Meatloaf.
Okay, let's get on this thing. This looks like a long paddle.
So it's one of the bigger lakes in the chain.
Get in. Battle Lake.
Meatloaf Lake. Okay, here we are, the last lake in the meat chain, George, and I'm not afraid to say I'm getting a little tired of all this meat. Got some meat sweats going on.
Yeah.
But I really would never miss out on this last of the meat chain,
Yeah.
which, if you look at it, is obviously called Spiced Ham Lake. And you know, for short, we just call it Spam.
There you go.
Yeah. This is really your lake, George, so welcome.
I knew that. Welcome home. All right. One more lake, one more portage, then back to camp.
Whew, we made it.
So we've made it back. There you are. And I even managed to keep Leigh with me. So we're coming into a windy landing. Yeah, we got back home and it's a disaster. We're up into high winds here, so we got to figure this out. Oi.
Ricky is just about to take a trip up this nice little portage that later on
The best one we found.
George and Leigh are going to be coming down, and I'm guessing their language will be a lot worse than ours at that time. Go ahead, Ricky. As you can see, it's going to be a little challenging to bring a canoe down since you can barely walk up this thing. This is Saca Lake, so the one and only campsite is right there, and this beautiful little lake is probably worth the journey. Ricky, look at the camera. And there's Ricky saying, gosh, I'm glad I came here. Now the question is this the first portage that George and Leigh took, or the last? Now this is a tree, George. Look at this thing, it blew down. It clearly was growing over this rock.
So it took a little piece of the rock.
It even took a little piece of the rock with it when it blew over. And it got big. Look at the size of that log.
So that's how it ended. We ended up getting back to camp. The place was a disaster. Huge winds came up late in the day when we were just getting close to the camp. The paddle from on Crab Lake coming into the camp was a little suspect, but we made it. We got onto the camp, and Ron and Ricky were struggling with all the wind and everything. The tarps were blowing everywhere. It was a disaster, but we managed to get through it. Got through the next day and headed back on Sunday. If you haven't seen the video, there'll be a link below so you can check it out. That's the 4-day camp. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe. You know the story. Pretty sure I'll be back. Got to share some stuff with you. And you know what? You all be safe out there. Especially when you're out paddling and doing stuff like that. You got to be really careful. That week, there was a disaster there, and 4 people got in some real trouble. It wasn't a good ending. So just always be careful. Thanks for watching. Always appreciate it. See you again soon.